Bonjour, bonjour, everyone. Sorry. My mom will be down at around 2:10, so give me 1 minute, and, just, I'll be here chatting with you until then, but, you know how it can be. The activity for today is, my mom will be looking at Umineko characters, and first, she'll be giving them what she would name them, and then I also have a list here. And this list is, all the characters in Umineko. Well, some are shortened, of course, because otherwise there'd be far too many, and even repeats of the same character over and over again. It's a story like that. But she's going to try to guess each character off the list. After each episode of Umineko, I kind of go up and gush to her for however long it takes to explain the plot. So my hopes is that through gushing about these characters and their outfits and what they're like, she'll be able to guess at least some of the names. Bonjour, bonjour, Tony. Good to see ya. Thank you for coming in. And actually, I feel this would be a good stream to set the leap motion up with. So, I actually fixed many of the tracking issues on that, so it should track my hands better. I was dumb, and I set the scale far too high in OBS. Not OBS VC Face. So, yep, tracking is, there you go. Yeah, look at that. You can even see, if I pick up a drink, this is how I hydrate. I'll hold off until necessary. Well, anyways. Oh, and I think I should actually, in this time, explain what Umineko is for, good to have you, Communist Era. I'm probably the only person with permission to say that. But I guess that's only because I can be assured that that your love is for all people, and all people of all kinds, and you're not going to develop some kind of unhealthy attraction to my mother. That would be very, very bad. But to explain what Umineko is for everyone that's unawares, Umineko is, to give you a basic plot summary of the start of it, it is a Western-style family goes to this Japanese island called Rokunjima, where their eccentric head of the family has built this kind of like secret, sequestered mansion, out in the middle of nowhere. And as they go to this, they're all going for this family conference. So inheritance and money and their children's futures are all on the table, and tensions are boiling. And also a storm is closing in, sealing them off from the rest of the world. And that should give you and that should tell you exactly what you need to know, which is that this is a mystery murder story. Wait, did I really just say mystery murder? Murder mystery story. But it becomes so much more than that, because the culprit may or may not be human. In fact, it seems as though they are a witch, though if that's just trying to, if that's just trying to, fake, make people believe that there's a witch, and it's actually a human, it's a far different story. And so, kind of on like this meta-narrative level, there's also the tale of Battler, the main character, fighting against Beatrice, the Golden Witch, who Battler is trying to say that it's done by humans and come to the truth of the mystery, and Beatrice is trying to tell him, look at these impossible murders, Urashimiya Battler! Why do you still deny me? Even just doing that voice for a few seconds hurts my throat. Yeah, actually, I'll add it to OBS. But there's this very funny screenshot. Yeah. Do 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 do. Yeah, here we go. Why do you believe in anime and manga, but you won't believe in me, Urashimiya Battler? Oh, and our special guest has arrived. Well, hello.
Hello.
You might want to pull up a chair from outside. Yeah, and while we set this up, I'm going to go to the BRB, so hang in there for a minute, everyone. Okay, everyone. So, uh, why don't you introduce yourself? And, since I like to gush about it so much, tell me what, like, your impression of Umineko as a whole is. Like, if you had to, like, just sum it up. Like, I've given you plot summaries, but I want to know, like, what you think, really, it is about.
Okay.
Here's the first page. Here you go. Those are all the character names. For each of these characters, first say what you would name them, and then try to find a name on the list that fits.
Okay, so I'm going to be looking at the pictures here.
You can look at my screen. That's probably big.
Yes.
It's bigger.
And then I'm going to look at the list here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this is a very complicated story.
Yeah.
I'll just begin with that, like in terms of my impressions.
Yeah.
And these characters are very powerful. They all are vying for positions of some kind of control. It feels like, or let's say a different word, control, but ultimately an understanding of themselves, and their own power.
That's very adequate. I mean, that's kind of what it is at the end of the day.
Was that a compliment?
yeah, that is a compliment.
Okay. So let's look at the first picture.
All right. Yeah, this will be a mix of game sprites, fan art, and there's even one cosplay on here, and that should give you a hint as to who the character is. But let's start with this first image.
Okay. He's a good dresser. So I like his style. He's got a suit and a cloak. And the cloak, you wouldn't necessarily know he was wearing a suit underneath his cloak, but it's blown back, so you can see it's golden in color, it looks like. And he's got a tie. He's kind of this formal person. Traditional. Let's see. I would say Kinzo.
Yeah, Kinzo is the head. So Kinzo is the head of the family.
Okay.
And with that guess, I'll actually tell you. Yeah, I was just checking off if the stream was working, but with that guess, I'll actually tell you. This is Battler, Urashimiya Battler, the main character.
I didn't think Battler would be so young.
I mean, I did tell you he was one of the young cousins.
All right.
I guess, but by the way he acts in the story, he does act with, like, at times in the story, he's both very immature, but also, like, very insightful, just through sheer powers of deductive bullshit. He does actually, in one of the arcs, become the head of the family. In arc 5, he completes the Riddle of the Gold. So he does become the head after Kinzo in that sense. But Kinzo, is the old senile head of the family.
So we've got one, exactly, we've got one on either end of the spectrum. Right.
Yeah. And what would you name this guy, just from appearance?
If I just had to pick a name.
Yeah. The good thing about Umineko is the characters have Western names, because it's specifically meant to be a reference to an Agatha Christie novel. So no need to come up with anything fancy or anime-esque.
Okay, well, what comes to mind is Eric. Someone from my past who this is This is an Eric.
All right. Next character. There we go.
Okay. I want to say Beatrice.
You'd be correct.
Yay!
This is Beatrice, the Golden Witch of the Island. And you know, you already know the name Beatrice because it's so ingrained in the story. But what would you name? You know, this character from appearance? Yes, Beatrice is very cute. But you know, when Beatrice is cute, but then there's also I'll add it back in. Very, very scary moments to Beatrice. I mean, just look at that awesome face. Why do you believe in anime and manga, but you won't believe in me? Beatrice never changed.
Her eyes get kind of bugged out when she gets angry. Okay. So, Glenda.
Glenda, like the Good Witch.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, yeah. Alrighty. So, yeah, who do you think this character is?
She's a child. She has a teddy bear and candy and little red shoes and a crown.
And actually, for a lot of these characters, they have theme music.
Mm-hmm.
So I think actually, while you try to guess, I'll put on their theme music. I can't tell you the names of it, because sometimes it'll give it away, but...
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. I think that's a good volume.
Is this Jessica?
This is not Jessica, but you were on the right track. You were guessing at one of the younger characters of the family.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you try again.
Okay. Angie?
Incorrect. It was actually the one down with Maria Urashimiya.
Maria.
Yeah, and there's actually is a little hint here, which is that Maria's name is also in the witch section.
Mm-hmm.
Because Maria here is a little practitioner of magic, though the kind of magic of making marshmallows rain from the sky, or talking to friends even when you have none. Yeah, one of those characters. But by the time that the story rolls around, she's become a very creepy little child.
And is she... I see some crosses in her picture. Is she religious?
No, but she does actually all the magics when the murders start happening. and they asked to point out magic circles. It's always Hebrew magic circles. Like circles of the moon, the sun, you know, a lot of times with Bible verses on them. So actually that is a connection.
Okay.
And that little lion there with her. Why don't you guess that character too? It is on the character list.
Okay.
Use both pages.
Definitely Furfur.
It is not the demon Furfur. It is actually Sakataru.
Okay.
And Sakataru means lion, or a specific type of lion in Japanese. I'm not too sure.
You could see where I was going with the fur, though.
Yeah, I can see that. But no, Furfur is a very scary demon, just like all the other very funnily named demons there. Renove, Gap, it's on the other page. Renove, Gap, Zepar, Furfur. Truly the scariest things in all the universe.
Oh, good. I hope I get to see them.
Oh, yeah. And what would you name this character?
I would say Eve.
Eve. Yeah, I can kind of see that. And I'm just going to turn down my mic for all right. That little comment aside. So these three characters, you might some of them look self-explanatory to their name by their roles, but so try to guess from what is it, left to right.
Okay. They look like one looks like a doctor. He looks like a doctor, the first one. With a mustache? Or a scientist? Or a servant? Doctors are servants in a way, like servants of.
Yep.
Yeah. So I would say Dr. Terumasa Nanjo.
Yes, you are correct.
Wow.
This is Dr. Teramasu Nanjo.
Wow.
Now,
score.
Who do you think the next one over is?
Okay, he looks.
Well, she.
She.
Yeah.
He or she.
She, grandma.
Older. She looks like could be looks like she maybe works with herbs or in the kitchen somehow. With brews. All this stuff. She could be married. She could be cross.
Well, unfortunately, Kraus is a guy's name.
Okay.
And so I'll let you one more guess.
Okay. Eva.
She is not Eva Yoshimiya.
Mm.
She is Chiyo Kumasawa,
Mm.
the old maid of the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I have to go back to my... See, I didn't trust myself on that one. I was in the right area,
mm-hmm.
and then I doubted myself. Okay. So the last one here... Let's say this is Canon or Toshiro? Do I have to pick one?
Well, I'll just say, oddly, it's Genji.
Okay.
Genji Rano. Runaway, I'm not exactly sure. It is actually probably Runaway. Yeah. But this is doctor, maid, and butler. And they fulfill, the stereotypical roles that you would need in this kind of a novel. What names would you give them, since they are these very archetypal servant stereotypes?
Right. So. The first, I would say the doctor would be Bedrock.
Dr. Bedrock?
Yes.
All right.
And then the grandmother. I want to skip her. She's very... I can't get a read on her.
The unnamed, suspicious-looking grandma. Yeah,
she's not meeting my gaze. She's looking down, and I still can't figure out.
I was, even with the new sprites, which she doesn't look as sus, I was very suspicious of her.
Yes.
Because here's the thing. She loves mysteries, she loves riddles, and even though and she's also like the oldest person there who's worked for the longest, but isn't one of the like highest tier of servants. And the only way I thought I could explain that is if she was actually the true head, aka Beatrice. But a friend told me she's not.
Okay. And Chiyo? How do you pronounce his name?
Chiyo.
Chiyo. Chiyo be Oscar.
All right. And the last one, this fine-looking butler.
He looks very unhappy in his job. Does he like his work?
More like he
Or is he just doing his duty?
Yeah, he has a big complex around it's my duty, blah blah blah. Like he just does a lot of things throughout the stories where it's like, and even in Beatrice's portrayals of the story with magic and stuff, where he's just like, yes, I shall give up my life, my existence in this world because I am less than human. I am nothing more than a servant.
Yes. Frederick.
Alrighty. So Bedrock, Oscar, Frederick. Alrighty. Now we're back to the crazy outfit show.
Wow.
So who do you think these two?
Some high fashion here.
Yeah. Well, see, there is most of the stuff in most of the outfits in Umineko, and this is what someone found, are based off of actual Japanese Lolita fashion catalogs.
Okay.
Servants, people, the witches, the witches' servants, the family. They're all like even the ones dressed for business all have like awesome attire.
Right. So she looks like a maid of some kind, or a schoolgirl. It's difficult to say. It could just be a school uniform. Who knows? Let's see. I'm gonna say Rosa.
Rosa?
Oops, sorry.
Rosa? Really? I was gonna say, stop doubting yourself all the time.
Okay. Or she could be one of the witches. But probably not. Oh. Are they sisters? No. Did I already guess Angie?
You already did guess Anji, but it is still on the table.
Okay. Jessica?
I'm just gonna let you guess through all the women on this list until you get it.
Process of elimination. Maria. Lambda Delta. She's one of the witches. I like that name. That's my favorite name. Lambda Delta.
Unfortunately, this character does not have her own theme song,
Okay.
so I cannot show it to you.
Okay, Featherine.
All right, let's just have a speed guessing round.
All right.
Here we go. Timer for 1 minute.
Your timer is set for 1 minute.
Go. Start guessing.
Okay. Cornelia, Gertrude, Chester sisters, Erica, Eva.
Welcome, Aim.
Natsuhi, Jessica, Shannon.
Ding, ding, ding!
Shannon! Okay.
Yes, indeed. You, This is Shannon, the kind of young maid of the family.
Okay. So she is a maid.
Yeah. Now the character on the right. Yeah, good to see you, Aim.
Okay. Well, she's definitely not a servant. You know what I needed to do? I needed to check off
The ones you've already done.
because that's what's messing me up.
Yeah, here we go.
Can you help me do that?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Jing.
Okay.
We got Maria. Beatrice is checked. And one on this page. Just Sakataro. And
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, Witch Maria too. There we go.
Great. That's easier. Okay. Okay. This is Natsui. Or Jessica.
Hey, Janice, it's Kathy Nolan.
Oh.
I called her.
Haha. Let's open this and throw it in here. Let's do that now. This is not Natsuhi.
Okay.
Though I will say, you really like the name Anji.
Anji.
Alright, well I'll say this. Anji and Natsuhi are both on this list.
Okay.
But this is Eva Urashimiya.
Okay. Oh, the eldest daughter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can kind of tell by that haughty, look. Another clue in is when you see this eagle, it means they're part of the family, like actually part of the bloodline.
Okay.
Except for on the servants. If it's on the servants, that just means they're the highest tier of servant.
Okay.
But other characters, if they have this, it means they're part of the family. Some witches also all the witches have this. That might not be the best indicator, but you can tell by this that she's very haughty. She's wearing it on her arm. She's got it like tattooed. Yeah. Just hold it in there until they give up. All right. What do you think this character is?
Now she is a schoolgirl.
I think this character actually does have a theme.
And she's got... This is Jessica.
One more guess.
Or Anji?
You're correct.
Yes!
Yeah.
Finally.
Ding, ding, ding. A good clue in for that is this red hair.
Yes.
Which is very similar to Battler's.
Battler,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I was thinking Battler, and if there was a family resemblance, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay. All right.
A miracle did occur. So, Yeah, but what would you name this character?
And she has the armband, the
Yes,
symbol.
she does. She has it like on like I guess that it's like a school
Yeah.
club thing,
Yeah.
basically, armband.
And it's on the curtain behind her as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, what would I name her?
Yep.
Libby.
Libby. Yeah, she does seem like a Libby. Oh, Desire! Who do you think this character is?
Rudolph.
Nope. One more guess.
Okay.
Here. This is what this character sounds like.
He's very emotional. Oh my. He's in a great deal of distress. Oh my goodness. Kinzu.
Yeah, you're correct.
Yes.
This is Kinzo, the husband of Beatrice, who now is constantly Beatrice, come back.
That's it. I'm on a roll. Okay.
And like it's a meme, but in every one of these, meme of Umineko, whenever there's like outside of the house or like in another room, you'll just hear in the background Beatrice like through the walls. Yeah. So, and what would you name this guy?
Virgil.
Like the poet. Alrighty. Yeah, I knew you'd like this guy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And what's his gesture mean? What is this?
It's like it is like some kind of servant gesture, like, you know, I'm like it's like a pleasure to serve, like, you know, like you'd have your plate hand out here, like, you know, I can get my leap motion to register it. Maybe with the other hand. There we go. Plate hand, and then, you know, inward hand, like there, you know, when you're not doing that.
Okay. Canon.
Not canon.
No. I would say Willard H. Wright. But he doesn't look like a heavenly being. But the name fits.
He doesn't look like a heavenly being, you're right. Guess again.
Okay. Dalnor A. Knox?
No. And I'll actually say, there was a hint there when I said he's not a heavenly being. He's
A demon?
Renove.
Really?
Yes, the butler of hell.
Oh.
Summoned by powerful witches to show their status. And he is a very good butler. He makes awesome cookies. This is well established in the games. And he's also kind of a bro, too. Like, he may be a demon, you know, so he gets sadistic joy out of stuff, but, like, he also becomes Battler's bro, kind of, where he's like, you know, Beatrice asks, like, oh, how is Battler doing in the beginning of episode 4, and it's like, oh, you really crushed him, you know, you should not be so hard. And then, like, she comes out and she's like, well, we're gonna get this started anyways, and Battler's just joking around, having fun, and it's, like, obvious. He just, like, basically was Battler's wingman there to get her flustered.
Wow.
Yeah, real bro.
Wow. Does he have any other looks? Like, does he have does he have a demon side that looks different?
No.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And what would you name this fine gentleman? I very much want to give him a very English name.
Mm-hmm.
I think Willard H. Wright was very good in that regard, you know? For, like, this very English, like, noble kind of sounding name.
Mr. Wright.
Yeah. I do like the name William for this guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does feel like a William. Or a Richard.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now who this?
Whoa.
And this is just from a cinematic, but
Okay.
she's not holding a gun all the time.
Okay. I think she's either a witch or a demon. Am I in the right area? A witch or a demon? Can you tell me that if I'm in the right?
I'll let you cross off one of those if you tell me.
Okay. This might be Erica.
This is not Erica, and she is not a witch.
Okay. Or she could just be, if she's not a demon, just because she's holding a gun doesn't mean she's a demon.
Yeah, I'll just say magical beings don't use guns in this.
Yeah. Okay, exactly. They don't have need for those. Kiri. Kiri.
This is not Kiri. This is Natsuhi Shirmiya.
Okay.
The wife of Kraus. And who is constantly kind of like overwhelmed and having headaches and stuff. So when in the first arc, because everyone else dies above her, she just kind of pulls out this gun and like has it next to her for like the whole arc until at the end it seems like she takes her life, but no, it's confirmed later that she's killed by someone else in a gun battle. But that's like that because of her, she contributes to it being the paranoia arc. Yeah. And what would you name this character?
Dahlia.
Dahlia. Yeah, it does seem like Dahlia. Oh, and I'll show you on this tab, but her hair has this like crazy plume to it.
Oh.
Yeah, I really like that touch. Yeah. But on to the next. Who do you think this character is? And actually, I'm going to cross off some more names from the list to help you in your guessing. There we go.
She could be.
I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. There's elements of her design who allude back to a previous character. She is a version of that character.
Yes. Is the symbol that she's holding from Battler's fam? No.
No, that's just the one-winged eagle in general.
Right. Okay. Natsui or Jessica?
We already crossed off Natsui. We just did her.
We did. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And I'll say Jessica no as well.
Okay.
I'll just do this. That might help you think.
Mm-hmm.
We need some real thinking music in here. Okay? What was it?
The Chester sisters? Could she be a sister?
She is not. She's not part of a pair.
She could be a demon.
She does act like a demon. But I'll actually just say she's a witch.
She's a witch.
So try to figure out from elements of design which witch she is.
Okay.
And I'll actually put on her theme.
Featherine? Or Publius Virgilia Maro?
All right. She is not
Lambda Delta.
She is not Lambda Delta, Featherine, or Virgilia.
Oh, no.
This is Ava Beatrice.
Oh. Okay.
And some little keys to that.
Right.
See those black hand things and the purple
gloves?
dress?
Okay.
It is like the bewitched version of her.
Okay. I see that.
And she is a lot younger because it is kind of a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation, where it's like her like inside basically, like all her repressed desire.
Got it.
Yeah. So what would you name this character? Belle. Yeah, I would go with Belle or like Charlotte or something. Gives me that, especially with that little upturned lip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of totally a Belle, you know, like a what is it? Heiress kind of situation. That's what it reminds me of.
Yes.
Alrighty. I wish it wasn't. When I copied it, it wasn't so blurry. But who do you think this is?
He's He's kind of an ordinary looking man, I would say.
He is very ordinary looking. Very Japanese businessman.
Okay. No frills. Really. Just...
Yeah, nothing excessive.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Kraus.
Not Kraus.
Okay. Or Rudolph.
Not Rudolph. This is Hideyoshi Yashirami.
Okay.
And his name kind of is a clue to it because he is very much this typical Japanese businessman who follows like Japanese, like he reads like on old Japanese generals to like develop his business practices.
Okay.
So he is like the like Japanese businessman stereotype.
Yes.
Yeah, and is also the husband of Etta.
Okay.
A very nice guy.
Oh, okay. And is that he has a son, George?
Oh, whoops. Give me a minute.
Whoa.
Sorry. I went too far ahead. So, what would you name this guy? You're walking, you're in a conference room, you see this guy, what do you think his name is? Ty. Yeah. I know what drew you there. All right. Now these two characters have very distinctive and awesome things. So I'll play them as you try to guess.
Okay.
Start with the one on the left.
They are demonic. For sure.
This is the one on the left's theme. I've told you about these characters in my summaries before.
Yeah.
And the line above them, Beatrice can never win and the miracle never happens, kind of clues you into who these people are.
Okay. Oh, Lambda Delta? Is one of them Lambda Delta?
Yes, one of them is Lambda Delta.
Okay.
Which one?
The one on the left.
No.
No, the one on the right.
Yes. The one on the right is Lambda Delta. I'll play her theme, because it is also similarly awesome. Now you just gotta guess the other one, the blue-haired one.
Okay. Erica or Featherine? I would go with...
Choose one.
Erica.
This is Erica.
Yes!
More specifically, this is Burncastle.
I'm waiting for Featherine. I know Featherine is gonna be awesome looking.
Okay.
I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see Featherine. I
thought there would be too many witches on this list. But yeah, this is Burncastle, the creator of Erica, who's like her human stand-in. But she is not very pleasant. T-Drate.
Does she have a tail?
Yeah, she has like a cat's tail. And at first she seems to be kind of an XP of a cute character from the game preceding this called Higurashi, Rika Farud. which, you know, also comes back in Erika Furuto, who always does this, like, catchphrase, Nipa, and she does the same thing when you first meet her. But then later on, you realize that either this is a different character, or it's just Rika so broken and, like, torn by time that she's just an absolute, like she just doesn't care about anything else except alleviating her boredom anyway, which that kind of defines many of the witches in this, but these two particularly are just like let's torture each other and other people along the way.
Yeah, they don't look like they have like a really large attention span. Like they look like they could be easily like distracted.
Yeah. And welcome, Shuska. Thank you for tuning in. We're my mom is guessing Umineko characters. Yeah, they are very easily distracted, and it's funny how through the like first they hide because they act like children. Mm-hmm. It hides how actually horrible they are until you know you get later into the story, and it's just like, oh, what, you want to go see your family? Ha, not happening. So what would you name these two characters? Alright, see you around, Dame. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow, actually. Hope the shot doesn't take you out. And you've been given a bonne chance on the guesses, Mom.
Oh, nice. What are Cinderella's stepsisters' names? That's what I want to say. For these two.
I like that. Let's see. What are the name of Cinderella's stepsisters?
Here's an answer from Broadway.com. Cinderella's stepsisters, played by Tammy Blanchard and Lucy Punch, have kept the names of their Stephen Sondheim, James Lapine,
Florinda and Lucinda.
Yes.
Florinda and Lucinda. Yeah.
That's what I would name.
This is Florinda, this is Lucinda. Alrighty. Now this character. Oh wait, Aim, don't go just yet. You'll love to be reminded of this. Here we go. This is a voice sample of the character.
Oh, Jesus Christ. She's got like a looping problem, right? Like
she's just very excited about executions.
She's got like a circuit that's
But what vibe do you get from this look? Because that's your first clue.
Yeah. Okay. What? A ship's captain, sea captain. Can't you see it?
Kinda. It's very ecclesiastical.
And that's her cannon, her arm cannon.
They do look like ship's captains. And that's actually very. That's actually, I think, referenced in the music of one other character. But
Okay. This could be Featherine.
this is not Featherweight.
No, it's
and
not.
it is not a witch.
Okay,
I'll
it's
give
not.
you that hint.
It's a demon. Or... have we crossed these two off?
Natsui is crossed off.
Okay.
Now remember what I said about the Urshimiya
Jessica.
family.
Jessica.
Remember what I said about the...
No, Kinzo is so emotional. This is Jessica, because she would be the offspring of someone so emotional.
I like your logic.
Okay.
But this is Delaner A. Knox.
Oh, ooh.
Executioner
Okay.
of, what is it? Of Ursna Jungfrau, sent by the Grand Court of Heaven. And that's her whole thing. It's the Inquisition. And that's, this hat even.
Yes.
Like, Inquisition's hat.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, this isn't on the list, but since you've been yipping at it, I wanted to say, who do you think this is? This purple-haired lady with horns. You've been like guessing it for every other thing.
Okay, Featherine.
Yes, this is
Yes.
Featherine Augustine Aurora.
Yes.
The creator witch and probably the highest ranked witch in the series.
Wow. She's stunning.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, who do you think these guys are?
Oh.
The one on the left goes nye and nihihi a lot.
Okay.
They're British.
The Chester sisters.
Ding ding ding, you're correct.
Yes!
These are the pronounced Chester sisters.
Chester.
Yeah. Taking after both British military and like also the Playboy bunny outfit.
British bunnies.
Yeah, British bunnies.
Nice.
Uh,
They're great.
oh yeah.
All right.
When these guys first came up, because I didn't know anything about them, when these guys first came up, I was like, okay, clear screenshot. And I sent it to a friend with Antilia, I present to you the Disaster Brits. Alright. Now these two characters, you've made a lot of guesses at one of these characters, and the other character has a outfit very similar to someone else, and that should give you a clue as to their name.
Yeah. Okay. Kiri and Rudolph. No, they're Jessica and Jessica.
All I'll say is that, oh yes, this is Jessica.
Yeah, that's Jessica.
Okay, who is the other person?
He's just a shadow. He's not really even there.
He isn't there in this one. He's like a ghost.
Okay.
But, yeah. His outfit is very reminiscent of someone else. He has a very similar name.
Yes. Okay. Oh, I know. Of this family, correct? Because
I'll give you a hint.
Eva wearing that tie thing? No, who is wearing that
I'll give you a hint.
tie?
She's in love with this person, and it's not incestuous.
Oh, okay.
So you can hold on the family.
Okay. Oh, it could be a heavenly being. No. No. That's not right. Canon?
Yes, you're correct.
Canon. Yeah. You always fall in love with your servants.
Oh yeah.
It's always a servant, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's in love with Ken, who has like the same kind of like neckerchief and beret as Shannon.
That's right.
That's because those aren't their real names. They're given Western style names.
Yeah.
When the children work there, they're given Western style names. So Shannon, Cannon.
Do you need to cross?
Yeah, I'll
that
cross it.
off?
I'll cross them out. There we go.
Yeah.
And there we go.
All right.
To help your.
So all the servants have been identified.
Yep. All right. Now take a look at the screen. Who's this?
Wow. All right. She's a witch. Oh, and I guessed her, right?
Oh yeah, you guessed those two. Oh,
Yeah.
Give me it. I'll cross out all the
You
ones you've
gotta
done. Here we
update
go.
the list.
Yep, updating the list. And yeah, that means all but one witch have been crossed out. And on this one, we've got Hideyoshi crossed out. And yeah, all right.
Okay. Cornelia. She's not a witch.
Does she look like a heavenly being?
Well, the last heavenly being didn't look like a heavenly being.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. It's just that this one's name is a pun, so read all the names over again
Okay.
and figure out which one.
Okay. Oh, Pope.
No, don't. I said read all the names over once more, please. Don't just jump to the first name that comes up.
Okay. I mean, I have to read all these names.
Yeah, this page too, come on.
Okay.
You'll...
Gap, Zep, Furfur. Gap, Zepar. No. Cornelia, Gertrude. No. William H. Eva, Beatrice. Which
We already crossed out.
Yeah, we've
yeah.
already guessed her.
We already crossed her out.
But her name is a pun?
Yes. She very much looks her name.
That's why I wanted to say Virgilia Morrow. Publius Virgilia Morrow, because it would be a pun. It would be more like
That's just a very elegant, Roman name.
okay. Furfur, then. She looks like, I mean, she's definitely putting on some kind of, she's putting on some, like, definite act.
Alright, you're gonna feel very dumb when I tell you this. It's Gap.
Gap?
Yeah. Gap!
Alright.
Gap, 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 gap.
I can see the gaps.
You sweet, my sweet mother blocking out all the indecent stuff. Can't even see it. Oh, not to forget the big hole, the big, like her, what is it? What are these? Corkscrew hair
yeah.
is like big holes too. Yeah, she's a demon that creates holes. That's her thing.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot to name her though.
Oh yeah, what's her name? And actually, we haven't done names for a while, so... What do you think her name would be? Let's do this quick.
Okay, Lilac.
Lilac. Like the hair.
Yeah. And
These two are kind of part of a pair, so
yeah.
it's hard to name them.
Bun and Bun. Bun Bun.
Bun, yeah. And let's name her now.
Moxie.
Moxie. All right. With the name Moxie, that does remind me of the bartender from the Borderlands series who also has this like red low cut dress.
Yeah. They're so compared to they're very
I'll say you've said one of these characters before.
yeah.
You haven't said the other one even at all.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like George. I've never
Now remember to use both
George,
pages.
right? Okay. Oh,
No, use both pages at the same time, I'm saying.
yes. Gertrude? No. Okay, Willard H. Wright.
Bing, bing, bing.
That's Willard H. Wright.
Yep. And I'll actually put on the music, because you're right that these do look like shit, Captains. Because I actually haven't encountered these characters in the story yet, so I can't tell you much about them. But this is Willard's music.
But she is not a heavenly being.
No.
She is in one of the families.
She is a human.
Yes. That's either Rosa. That's Rosa. Or Kyrie.
This is Rion Urashimiya.
Oh. Leon? Leon?
Well, it's Japanese, so there's kind of not really a difference between the L and R.
Okay.
So it's not Leon, but it's more like Rion. Rion.
Okay.
Or Leon. Something like that kind of pronunciation. But yeah.
Okay.
Rion Urashimiya and Willard H. Wright. Now, what would you name these two?
That's hard. I would say I don't know. Can we come back to them?
Yeah. I'll just tell you what I would name them.
Okay.
So this kind of reminds me of like a very English, like, noble lady, rough guy kind of scenario. So I would name her Elizabeth.
Okay.
And like him, like Jack, or something like that, you know.
Yes. I can see that.
And last but not least, this is a character I've been talking about. I want to cosplay for a long time, and I actually have, thanks to AIM iPhone, haha. Thanks to an artist who wanted to draw people in Umineko outfits, I actually have a little model of my character in this outfit right there.
Right, I see
Yeah.
that.
So.
Gertrude.
With the amount we've crossed down, I just want you to like read all the names again, and you should get it. You've been guessing this character a lot.
Okay. Cornelia. No, she's not a heavenly being. I would then. Rosa? No.
This is not Rosa. This is not a member of the family.
No.
And this is not a heavenly being.
Okay. A demon?
And this is not a demon.
She's not a demon. Okay. And the servants are all. And she's not a family. She's not.
Mm-hmm.
What's. Oh. The swan. No, she's not a witch, is she?
She is a witch.
She is. This is. Publius.
This is Publius Virgilia Mero.
Publius Virgilia Mero.
The original Beatrice.
Oh.
Before Beatrice. Before Beatrice.
Of course.
So, yeah. And this is actually a funny thing about this costume. You can actually find at, a museum for the arts as part of a exhibit on Asian culture. Yes. Indeed.
It looks so kind of early Western.
Yeah, I know. It's part of a thing on cosplay.
Okay.
But the actual it is styled early Western, but the actual fashion is Lolita. So.
Wow. Right.
Yeah, and actually that is part of it, in that it is like this like you like all the like over the top stuff.
Yes.
Is like the Japanization of this Western fashion.
Oh, okay. Right. And this is a real photograph.
Yes, this is a real photograph.
Oh, and should I pick a name?
Sure, you can try to pick a name.
All right. Camilla.
Yeah, definitely a Camille or Carmilla, especially with the like light hair, like the Elder Witch, you know. And
like the older, exactly, the oldest.
Yeah. And that takes us to the end of this. Now, I know I planned it out for like 2 hours. We finished with 30 minutes. Would you like to maybe take a look at some Umineko memes?
Sure.
Yeah, alrighty. So, just like, let's put this down. And I'm going to pull up some videos in this tab, and we're going to move them over to here so that other people can watch them with us. But...
I'm exhausted. That took a lot of...
Yeah, so now's the time for mindless relaxation.
Exactly, I know, right.
Here we go. this channel is an awesome Umineko / Higurashi meme channel. So, and here we can actually listen to many. But actually, I know this won't loop back. Because I'm not on Discord, this won't loop back into my thing, so we can actually pull it up all for everyone to see. Here we go. There we go. Here's one.
So how do you think I did before we watched?
And we're gonna have to turn this down so it doesn't ear blast the viewers.
Do you think I did better than you thought I would, or not?
There was a few. You got yourself stuck in a few like logic loops where you're really trying to guess certain characters to get them out of the way.
Yeah.
Characters with pretty names, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a lot of and this goes for like Japanese media in general, where the names like are supposed to be very significant, you know. Mm-hmm. So you can usually tie to stuff back. Like
right.
Beatrice is very obviously Beatrice,
mm-hmm.
as is someone, you know, as dignified as Eva, or like even someone as refined as like Willard H. Wright or Delanner A. Knox. I guess that also just goes with the fact that this is like a traditional Western mystery, and so it's using like these names to indicate divides in like class and status and all that kind of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
will you show me the demons at some point?
Oh, sure.
Pictures of
The main thing that
Zepar.
the main thing
mm-hmm.
here, I gotta get out of this page here. Let's go for Gap. So this is what Gap looks like in game.
I know Gap. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what Gap looks like in game.
Great.
And yeah, it's like a mix between like what is it? Like kind of cutesy royal fashion, and then just like how little can it like this dress has the textiles and nothing else.
Exactly.
Then let's go to Renove. Renove is, you know, the dignified butler.
Okay.
Pouring tea. Where else? A lot of images of pouring tea. I can see. yeah. And let's go for Furfur, because I actually have those names on the list, but I don't know what they look like.
Oh.
So this is Furfur right here.
Oh, wow.
And this is Zepar.
Oh.
And I actually did see these briefly at the beginning of the 6th chapter. So,
okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Furfur, Zepar,
mm-hmm.
Zepar, Furfur. Kind of, what would this be?
Kind of
club fashion?
Yeah.
Like early 1900s club fashion. Yeah. Candyland, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Candyland. And
can you just see them in the like gingerbread forest?
They'd be very scary additions to the gingerbread forest, but yeah, I can totally see it. Oh, and you kept guessing Cornelia and Gertrude. They're the minor. If Zepar and Furfur are like the minor demons,
okay.
Cornelia and Gertrude are the minor heavenly beings. Just like Inquisitor outfits, basically like sailor Inquisitor outfits,
mm-hmm.
and just general kind of like we guard stuff, you know.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did check the doors. Cornelia, another amazing line from Cornelia. So OST is an awesome part of this game, and this meme kind of sums it up. I'm gonna move my mic away. away from my speaker so you don't get blasted. Don't pay attention to the lyrics, as with most English.
Yeah.
Vtuber from PCI.
Mankind ill needs a savior such
Oh,
as
Scorpion entrails is awesome.
A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk.
Hello, I'm alright, thanks.
Yeah, and the rest is just patron stuff. So back to the channel. And yeah, so that's there. We did that one, and there's another one like it, which I want to show you, which is like the other half of the OST. Here we go.
believing oneself perfect, often a sign of a delusion.
Dread of the Grave is basically like the a lot of people compare it to like the cornered song from Ace Attorney, and like it's when Battler is like really hitting with his logic. That's when they bring it out. Yeah, Erica has some funky music. Too bad she is an absolute shit of a character. Like, it's one episode, and I can't wait until I see that smug little character's face get, blown off or something like that. And there's also this guy also has made some really awesome remixes of like Umineko stuff. Like, so Golden Slaughter is like the song when everyone gets murdered at first, and it's like this very industrial electro song where it's just that kind of has like chimes and other like. And then it like and then piano and like other kind of like noble stuff mixed into it to like represent the witch. But otherwise, it's like just meant to scare the shit out of you. This is it as a swing song. I mean, damn, their faces are blown off, but I'm jamming.
Can kind of get into that.
Yeah, you really can.
Mm-hmm.
And and I'll also show you one of my personal favorites from the soundtrack, World End Dominator, which takes World End, this very sad song, and turns it into. It takes this very like sad, somber song called World End, and turns it into a battle track. Just wait for it. Oh yeah, and at the end of the second episode, like Rosa takes one of these shotguns and single-handedly like fends off a bunch of demons for a little bit before she runs out of ammo. But it's a pretty cool moment.
What instrument is that? It's like organ-like, but
Well, I know some of the songs in this are actually played on an organ.
yeah.
It's not this one. I think a lot of this is synth,
Okay.
and this is synth and strings, very much. Damn, just listen to that pound, I know. Yeah. Let's find a few more memes before we finish up and find someone to raid. like, I say meme, but you know what? I actually do want to show you one more song, because it's a very weird and awesome song. Here we go.
Believing oneself perfect is often a sign of a delusional mind.
Imagine, you're just enjoying your horror mystery visual novel, and you hear that. Small words from a small being. Yeah, it is a very spooky and haunting song. Yeah.
It really develops nicely, though.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta sign off soon.
Yeah, I was thinking one more meme, and then we... Oh, this one is a good one to end off. So, right here.
芝居だって言うならそっちでしょうが今すぐこいつらを皆殺しにして
Average family meeting at the Urshimi
お
Mansion.
父様のなのよ今すぐこの場で
Beatrice!
バカつしめえな殺すやつだぜ
And not so we just chill out in the background. Well, I'd like to show everyone. Now that I think we're gonna end with that, but I'd like to show everyone what I now have for an end out screen. Now, all my if it'll work, I hope it works. Well, I guess I'll have to figure out more in Streamlabs, but there's supposed to be when I go to this screen. It should. Let me give it a few seconds. Wrong one. it should play credits, but that doesn't seem to be happening. So instead, I'll just tell you till he reunites us. Adieu. And we're going to raid someone who I just found, Geep's Variety Show. I think that's how you spell it. I'm gonna just check. Yep, that's it. We're gonna go raid. Everyone type none raid, and I'd like to thank my mom for coming on, and I'd like to thank everyone for showing up and saying hi. It's been quite awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, indeed. Au revoir, everyone.